Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Raids Week 7, Day 4, and yeah, tomorrow we have a lot of stuff coming. Like a ridiculously high amount of stuff, gonna be a lot of fun. We're getting not only a new Mythic, not that good of a Mythic though, it does true damage to the weakest 2 and then steals 8 magic from the highest 2. Pretty good earlier on in the game, though this late in the game will be near useless due to how many people are running Divines, as well as the fact that true damage just isn't the greatest at the moment due to the lack of extra turn capability on them, and that goes for all of them, including the new one that's coming out tomorrow. As far as getting the Mythic or not, I would probably say, yes, attempt for it with gem keys, mainly because this is the first instance since the new version where you would actually really bother using gem keys. So even if we don't end up getting the drop, we're still getting a lot of ingots, which we could put into weapons, which is very important, of course. But yeah, as far as getting the new Mythic, it's not anything too over the top. Earlier on in the game, it might be okay if you want to destroy down a few keys, just hope you get lucky. But for the most part, it's going to be pretty average, mid-tier at absolute best, because it's going to take at minimum like 3 hits for it to kill out the entire enemy team. Ideally, you want to be doing things like 2, like Ubistet, or any of the other big hitters that just do full AoE really high, or can loop it enough that it basically does multiple without even needing to do 2. Like if you Ward Breaker into like 4 or 5 hits or something, even though it's more hits, you get them so consecutively that it doesn't matter as much. But anyways, yeah, pretty average Mythic tomorrow. Other than that, and her name is Suna. Actually pretty interesting with the Fairy Fire too. It's the only other really good Fairy Fire other than Queen of Tanya and Glitter Claw. So at least has that going for it. Anyways, though, the other thing that's coming out is the first ever new hero class that specifically came in through this new format. We kind of played this game mode a little bit last week on Thursday, which was a 1-day version of it. But this is going to be a 3-day version of it. I don't know how different it is. It's probably pretty much the exact same thing, if not the exact same thing. But basically, they release a new hero class. Even if you don't have the KZL Kingdom completed, which is what this class will be for, you will still be able to go and complete it out through the little screen. So even if you don't have this kingdom completed, you'd still just be able to go into games, go click on this, and then on the bottom right, it'll have a little thing that you can click that says do quest or something, or unlock class. It says something on it. It's a pretty obvious button. Go do that, and then you just do 4 little quick quest thingies. You get the hero class unlocked, and then you can go play the event, try getting some EXP for it. I will actually be going for a leaderboard for this tomorrow, and going on it pretty heavily because I want to get it to level 70 so I can show it for a video, hopefully either on Saturday or on Sunday, depending on when we get it to level 70. But yeah, we're going to power level it quite hard. I wouldn't really advise doing it. It's quite a bit of waste of gems. I just want to do it so I can get the video out a little bit earlier. But yeah, it's new hero class. It's going to be a dwarf hero class for KZL. It's going to have the Stone Tree and 2 others. I forget specifically what they mentioned. They actually did already tell us what it's going to be. I completely forget what it is off the top of my head, other than Stone being one, of course. Stone is decent because it has that immune to basically everything, the same one that Dwarves has. Also has that barrier thing, if I'm not mistaken. And we'll see what the other 2 trees are. But yeah, it should be okay. Dwarves are obviously pretty good. You even have, what's his name too? You have King Highforge, which will half mana start you. You have things like Dwarven Gate. You have things like Red Day, which is going to be even more annoying now, since you'll be able to have a hero class on it, instead of whatever you would normally use as your alternative troop. And yeah, it could maybe even be synergized with things like Gorgolfa and such. We'll see exactly how it pans out. They also said that the weapon is similar to Infernus. I'm pretty sure it's not as overpowered as Infernus, but they said it's very similar to it, so we'll see exactly how that goes. We already did this pet, right? That'd be a fail if I didn't, because there's only 2 minutes left. Anyways, though, enough talking about things. Let's go ahead over to raids now. So as far as raids, we did make progress. This will probably be the last day I even bother playing it this week. I believe my guild will carry me the rest of the way. So we'll take that. Get an orange orb. Not the greatest, but it's not green, so I'll take it. But yeah, if we finish all 12 of these fights, which I don't know if we actually will, because even though that says 12, that's more like 24 or something. But yeah, we'll try getting as many of these done as possible. And then we're pretty much done, because we already did so many extra due to all those. I can still do some later on in the week if we really had to. But the main reason I say that is starting tomorrow, I'll be switching my hero class. So we're going to be at a disadvantage after we switch out of the current one we're using. It's not going to be like an insanely huge deal, but we don't get to start with half mana. We're going to have slightly different traits. And overall, we're going to be weaker. So probably after today, I will be stopping with raids. But maybe we'll check back on it on Saturday or Sunday once we've kind of leveled up the hero class that's coming out. Anyways, hello everyone. Hello Mass. Hello Jamie. Hey, Valraven on the first fight. Nice. Hello Danny. Hello Hyper. Hello Mr. Jesse. Hello Enoch. Hello Medieval. Hello Captain. Hello Nelson. Hello M78. Hello Osman. Hello Aaron. Hello Adam. Hello Rasa. Hello Demon Angel. And that's everyone. And welcome everyone else. Okay, let's see. Do we have a convert anywhere? Does not look like it. So I guess we'll not take the skull actually. That would be a bad idea. I need to rush Mang, I believe, and try getting convert in that area. So we'll take that down. He'll just skull us. I do not have a convert still. He stuns himself off our trait thingy. I guess we take Red Surge and then Mang and then go from there. He still does not give us alignment, so we'll just go throw it out into last slot, hit really heavy. 250 attack, enough to one-shot everything. Still no alignment. Not quite sure what we do about that. I guess we just take the blue and just poke him once. We'll do that. Still nothing we can convert out. We do have 2 now that we can go get. Actually 3. So that would bring him to full mana, but I don't want it yet. So we'll do that. That hits for a 120. If we do that again, that'll kill him. We'll do it again. Get the full mana. Kill it out. And now we just have to deal with the Valraven. Actually, so much so I'm actually going to preemptively take yellow, just in case. Any instance where he would normally get yellow, I do want to make sure he doesn't. We should also be focusing on browns a little bit, so we keep gaining barrier, as we will be needing that to not die to him. Very nice. Go out of nowhere. And I guess the main focus now is get this explosion up and try hitting him with it. Because that's the only other thing we really need other than hitting a skull specifically. So we'll try hopefully letting him get himself into a skull, or, you know, one that we could take ourselves. We'll try for that. Didn't get it. Oh, I took that off the top and then just gave it to him. Fail. Not that big a deal, though. We'll go and try getting lucky off of this. And we did not. We did not hit the extra turn, and we're down to 8 HP, which I don't know if I should go for it again. I will go for it again. Problem is he's about to gain so much mana so quickly right here. Yeah, and he is definitely going to go for it. We might actually lose that Valraven. We'll go for it again, but it's actually a high possibility now we will lose that Valraven. What it will really come down to is if he gets that explosion off or not. So far, we've been actually distracting him with Skull Distracts this entire time, but in doing so, we're also taking a lot of damage. Like that. Almost dead on it already. What do we even need here? We need, yeah, he's just gonna get it. I don't think we could take that Valraven, or even win the battle for that matter. Actually, if the Valraven escapes, the only good thing about that is we probably will win the battle. That might seem weird, but we'd probably win the battle if the Valraven escapes, though we lose 2 battles if it does. But yeah, we have a lot to hit through, and I don't think we'll actually be able to reach it. And I want to take a skull so badly here, but does he still retain one if I do? I believe he does. No, actually, we get a skull. No, we don't. Never mind. Because I'll be there. It'll be a skull there, a skull there, and a skull there, right? Because we're getting rid of this. There'll be a brown right there. Oh, that means the skull will be right there then. Oh, never mind. It's just going to be skull, skull, skull. I see. Okay, he won't get a skull out of it then. So we'll do that. Oh, he still finds one off the top. Really? Of course. Well, that's bad. Nothing we can do about that. Now we just need insane luck. Okay, he didn't leave the battle. I don't know if that's actually a good thing or a bad thing at this point, though. Well, so far we have a chance of winning, so there's that. You know, I don't think I've ever seen a battle where the last move was a Valraven escaping. Okay, I don't have any cascades that are worth going for. Try and take a green or a blue right here, so we'll do that so we can take the green next turn. This also makes it so he does less explosions. Though it does give him a chance of giving a skull, but can't really stop that. Oh, he still gets off the cascade. That's not good. So he takes the skull right there. We're 1 hit away from death. Okay, I actually do need the Valraven escaping. No! Well, I guess it wouldn't have mattered either way. Well, we did all the boss damage, but the Valraven got away. So hello, Colin. Welcome. On Titan Hero class, level 70, what trait should you use? The Enrage. You get Enrage every extra turn you do, which allows you to hit through traits, which is very useful. But yeah, definitely Enrage. Okay, let's try going a little bit better this time around. Let's go for a quick Mank. Though that gives him mana if I do, but I think it's... I mean, it gives him a skull, but I think that's fine. Give him 1 skull. Oh, good, we actually turned it. Never mind. No skull for you. So we still need Mang. That hasn't changed. And you don't have a way of guarantee taking it. Never mind. Yes, we do now. So grab that. Grab that. We have the brown we need to not take damage. He'll go and get skull distracted there. Oh, oops. I left the turn. Fail. But all we have to do now is just poke him twice and go from there. And make sure our hero doesn't die this time. Gotta be a little bit more careful to not give him as many damage right off the bat. We already got a nice hit. What just happened? Wait. Hold up. How much damage did he just do instantly to me? Wait, hold up. I just watched the replay and I don't even know what happened. Wait. What? How? What? Why? Hold up. It doesn't help that I have it in such a low resolution right now either. How did he just kill us? Okay, hold up 1 second. It's in like 140p right now because I don't have it at a higher amount. Let's see. Come on, stream. 1 second. Seriously, what just happened? I want to see. He doesn't do true damage. Let's see. Or have any kind of skull benefit. So he explodes everything. And let's go back like a few frames. Okay. Yeah, how did that kill? He only got 1 skull. He got a 5 times purple. He got a 3 brown. And he got 1 skull. And his attack damage is 59. And then he killed us. He just killed us with 1 skull. Fix your broken game. No, he seriously, that's why I don't understand what's going on. He literally killed us with 1 single 3 pair of skulls. With 2 skulls and a doom skull. Just hit us for max HP. Wow, okay. Well, we lost. No, that one was not because of what we did at all. Well, I guess at this point, the best thing to do would keep her alive and get 1 hit on him. The problem here, though, is he's going to have full mana for Zugaf next turn. So he has full mana for Zugaf now. I do have Convert, so we actually can go kill it. So at least that works out. If nothing else, we get the same amount of points as we did the previous battle. It's just there's a good chance we won't win. Right, we'll do that again. Get the hit. Just go for the explode. It's not like he has any trait that does it. He's literally stunned. Even if he did, he wouldn't be able to use it. Yeah, we might as well just lose out this battle. I guess we'll try to win it, but it's very, very unlikely. Especially with Miststalker. I think we're in 1-shot range. Yeah, we are. He's just going to kill us with that. Alright, maybe if we get lucky enough, we just have to do exactly what we just did like 12 times in a row. Keep it going. Oh no, we're dead. And down we go. Though that was completely beyond our control, though. At least we're getting full points, if nothing else. With Mang and other similar weapons, it's ridiculously easy to make sure you secure the boss. Especially since we have this a little bit upgraded this week. Normally I wouldn't, but of course because of the packs, I ended up upgrading it some. So we were up a bit on it. So much easier, actually, with doing 4 times damage. I keep forgetting that. Like, if this thing was Mythic, it's just like a cakewalk as far as killing the boss. As far as the rest of the battle, it still can be slightly difficult. But as far as actually killing the boss, it is so ridiculously easy. Right, we'll go and I guess we'll take some blues here, just so we have explosion in case we need it, which I actually do because I need Mang to get up. Actually, so much so I need to throw it now because I need full mana for our Mang, and that's the quickest way of getting it. He just hits on our brown. Speaking of brown, where is all the brown? It's like all gone already. I'm not going to let him poke us because I don't want it to go down, so we'll just take that. Do I take that skull? I think we do. Okay, it didn't double skull for us. How many skulls is he going to give us? I guess we'll take that because it gives us full mana. We'll take that. I'll go and double poke him here, which there's a couple of ways that we could go about this. Going to go, and he doesn't have a Val Raven, so let's go kill him with that. She gets all of her mana back. We throw it down the last slot, do that. Throw it again, get the hit, and then explode and go from there. So we'll go do that. He'll hit us with a skull, 1 shot away from death. I guess we barrier just so it doesn't kill us. Actually, we could do it for free as well. So we'll do that. The barrier that we need. Ideally, we'd have convert. We do not, though. Oh, skull. That's next best thing. Just so he can't do anything to us. And Miststalker will do nothing against him, assuming we retain our barrier. Which we will, because it's already been our turn. So he's definitely not going to hit on us. So that'll work out perfectly. He'll go and Miststalker our hero, but he can't because it's barriered. And there we go. Now we just have to go and hit him with a skull somehow. Ideally, we also should take brown just so we can re-barrier. And poison did not take it away from us. Good. So should be good to go. Let's move that over. Just need to go and I don't have a good. Oh yeah, I do have a convert. Never mind. Go for that, and hopefully we'll have a skull on the top somewhere over here. No, we do not. I guess we explode and hope we get lucky. We still have barrier, so if he hits us, it doesn't actually kill us. And down he goes. Sweet, that one went a lot smoother. Hello, Pedro, welcome. You've been grinding souls all day? Yeah, it could take a while. But soul grinding does help for two things mainly. Kingdom upgrading and, of course, eventually getting a Dawnbringer. And they have confirmed they're adding another Dawnbringer-like weapon in the future. One specifically, they have not really confirmed or anything like that, but hopefully sometime soon we will be getting a new Mang. Oh, let me take brown first. I was about to go take a red, but I forgot we need to take brown first. Barrier, so we'll do that. Take that over. That skull, I think I'll ignore because we can just protect ourselves with a brown. And we need to take brown anyways to get our Mang up. Let's throw, speaking of Mang, we'll throw that down. And what do we need from here? He's going to do that useless move on us. He doesn't have Valraven, so we don't need to worry about that. I guess we take a yellow so we have that convert going. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take a brown so we gain barrier so he skull distracts right there. Or he'll take that one, okay. That's fine as well. We have our skull and everything, so we'll just take it. We're 2 hits away from killing it, though we should be able to get that in time. He barely has any mana at the moment. We'll take another skull poke, it looks like. I do have a drop for it, though it would give him something. So you know what? We'll just take that. And do we have a convert? We could go do those two, get that up to full mana, kill out the other one, and then we just have to hit it with one skull. And looks like we actually turn it as well, which we didn't even need, but of course that helps. And all we have to do now is just take one skull as soon as we poke it. So we'll do that, throw this down, and hopefully just get lucky off it. And that'll be match. We didn't quite get it, but we had barrier, so he doesn't even hit us. We'll go for it again. See if that gives us anything. It doesn't. Try it again. Didn't get it, but we did hit the extra turn, and down he goes. Let's see. You have all the Dawnbringer components. Just need the 1 million souls now. Very nice. Yeah, it takes 1.3 million souls total. And all future weapons like that, like actual mythic weapons, are probably going to be the exact same way. By actual mythic weapons, I mean weapons that are mythic that require, or that use 3 colors. Because currently it's only Dawnbringer. There are many other weapons that are technically classified as mythic, but they all only use 1 color. Okay, we'll go and Dawnbringer him. I mean, Mang him. Go for the explosion. Actually, you know what? I should probably toss this first. Because that's one of the things we'd be needing to feed mana to. Oh, whoa, whoa, okay, good thing I misclicked. I actually want to take that skull. We hit through his 25% reduction because we have Enrage. That's actually one of the whole reasons why we carry Enrage on this, on his 7th perk at level 70. It's one of the reasons I really wanted level 70. I kind of killed him already, so I can't go check it. But he has a 25% skull reduction, and we just hit him for like a 240. But due to the Enrage hitting through the 25% reduction, we had enough damage to kill through him. So same thing we could do for this troop. He has a 20% chance to dodge our skulls, but if we extra turn to get Enrage, it would automatically hit through it. Oh, there we got a skull without needing Enrage, but still. Of course, it's nice just to get rid of the luck factor. Speaking about luck factor, I don't actually have enough damage now to kill him. That's not good. He just reduced my magic down, so that's not going to do anything if we try going for it. We'll go get full mana for that. He'll skull us, don't kill. 62, it hits so high. But we'll go and move that over. I guess we'll go for Explode. We have everything we need to kill it. I can't kill the boss yet, though, due to the web that's on us. And he's almost full mana as well, and I can't do anything about that. At least we have full mana ready, but still. I guess we'll throw another Mang just in case he does kill Hero right here. We'll do that, throw Mang at it. And yeah, now we just hope he goes for probably this. Out of everything on our team, it's the least useful. Okay, that's exactly what he went for. Hey, he's listening. Good job, AI. That's the exact thing I needed you to hit. Actually, since we're going to go do that. We're still webbed, but I did that because he has barrier, so regardless of how much damage we would have hit him for right there, it would have still done the exact same thing, just pop the barrier. I'll go for Explosion here, and all we're looking for is a skull or her to get to full mana. Either or will kill him. And then he goes off a skull. Very nice. Too bad we're not winning any of the Valraven battles, but every other battle that doesn't matter as much we've been winning. There we go, now we got a Valraven. Okay, so first things first, we'll want to take yellow. And that or make it so we can't take yellow, either or. Which I believe is actually... Oh, never mind, I can't do that. I was going to take a brown to try to take that, but no, it still gives them yellow there. You know what, I will go... Oh, no. We don't need yellow, though. I might just pass up on it. I just hope he doesn't go for it. And he doesn't go for it. Perfect, okay. I guess we could try doing the exact same thing again. I just hope he doesn't go for it. And he doesn't. Good job, AI. Very smart moves. I guess we do it a third time. I just hope he still doesn't go for it. He even gives us an extra turn if he does, so that'd be nice. Yeah, he does go for it, but he gives us extra turn into a skull, so I'll take it. That's worth giving him a little bit of mana for. It's not like he's at full. If he was at like 7 or something, that'd be a lot scarier. But we'll go for convert here. We actually have it for both, or almost both, it looks like. Still a little short on him, but we have a skull just sitting there, so we'll go for that. Now we just have to kill out Valraven. Now is when we worry about him getting one, because one more will bring him to full. Oh, that was an extra turn. Unfortunate. I don't think we have any converts or anything that we can go do to get us to what we need. I guess we can go explode the board and just hope we get lucky. I can't go throw his ability down because we're still being pressured by the bird. Especially since there's yellow just sitting there, so we will go for it to explode. Nice, we did get it. Oh, and it was extra turn, so we don't even need to go bother with the whole pokes. We can just go for the skull, and down it goes. And we get our 2 extra battles, of course. And I don't think we're going to be reaching that reward by tonight, but by tomorrow we'll definitely have it, even if we don't do our battles. And by Saturday, even if we don't do our battles, we'll probably have the final one as well. Yeah, today will probably be the end of me doing raids this week, just because I believe the guild can carry the rest of it. I'll do it on Sunday if they happen to not to. Let's see. We'll go, and none of them look good. We'll just take a blue, trying to get a brown or red. Ideally brown, of course, since it barriers us as we're taking the mana we need for Mang. Doesn't look like we have any converts, so we'll just move that down. I know, it's not letting me scroll through chat. What is going on? YouTube, what are you doing? It's like frozen. Give me a second. Everything else is working, but YouTube chat just froze for me all of a sudden. Okay, let's see. What else did I miss in chat? When is the new Mythic troop? New Mythic troop's coming tomorrow in 7 hours. And it's going to be in Glory, Gem, Guild, and VIP chests from, for the whole next week. From Friday reset until the following Friday reset. Let's see. I don't believe that the game has too much new content, but I do believe that they do have bugs lingering for too long sometimes. We'll go get that down. Get our Mang. Because the constant new content is what kind of keeps the game going. Especially the actual economy of the game, too. Because most of the resources that you end up using are based on new content actually coming out. Otherwise, people who are insanely late in the game, like where we are at, would never actually bother using anything. And the way that they've already reformatted the game with the star levels, they're planning on expanding all the way to Mythic stars. They already have it going up to Epic. So they're planning already, I believe, up to like 28 troops per kingdom, or 30. I believe the current storage goes up to... Storage. The current amount of stars goes up to like 28 to 30 or so. And they're probably going to expand it to anywhere from 40 to 50 in the future. Like way, way down the line future. Yeah, we'll move that down. Yeah, they're definitely planning on constantly keeping the state of how much content they're releasing up. That's not going to be slowed down. But they definitely should try addressing the whole bug thing. Because there are a lot of them. Most of them are ridiculously small, but they do pile up over time. And many of them, as you mentioned, are so small that some of them they don't even bother fixing. Like, for example, this one I even mentioned during the beta. And, of course, they still haven't fixed it. Oh, wait. Let's see if I can get it. This. Like small bugs like these, like ones that are almost irrelevant. Some of them are relevant, like you saw with that one battle where he just instantly died to one skull. But then there's also irrelevant ones like this. There's a lot of these little smaller ones. You're not supposed to be able to move the map like we're doing right now. But if you click on any kingdom, that you're not currently selected, so obviously we're select on this one. But if you do that and then just like move the board move the map as if you're moving it, this might actually be fixed next patch when they do the map expansion or whatever they're planning on doing with that. But if they don't fix it then, there's a problem. This has been around for Ever since they like changed the format of the screens on the map menu, it has been around since then, which has almost been a year now. Oh no, it's been since last November or so. Last October and last of November. So almost a year, like 9 months or so. 8 months, however you look at it. But yeah, it's been around for a while. And there's a lot of small stuff like that. Anyways, let's go back to raids. Why am I going to PvP? Actually, while we're here, let's go do dungeons real quick because I haven't done that yet. Also, we're getting the penguin soon. I actually don't mind that because I'm probably going to be using a lot of giants once they add a few more, just with the Titan, because we're already going to have Titan Max soon. So it'll be fun to go and mess around with. They also changed the tree of this the other day, the skill tree. If you didn't see it during one of my streams, I didn't bother doing a video for it because it's pretty small. But they did change the final tree on Titan, as well as a few other tweaks to a couple other hero classes. But they gave storms instead of the winds that was here earlier. And this is really nice because it has a lot of stuff that synergizes with giants. It gives all giants 1 life and magic at the start of battle, or explode. Well, actually, technically, you could have all these on at once. But it also has explode 1 yellow every single time you do an extra turn, which could synergize quite a bit with Yarrow Fire Mantle, as well as maybe some other giants in the future. And then all elements gain 1 magic when an ally casts a spell. This is really good with, again, Yarrow Fire Mantle, but also a good majority of giants within specifically Stormheim, which is what this hero class is for, are elementals. So that's actually pretty nice, the synergy that you can end up getting from it. It's actually quite a bit better than Fortitude, if and only if in the context of like PvP and such. But basically, the class is now more versatile because you can set to some of these if you're wanting to run offensively for PvP. Like you'd go with Lightning Strike instead of Bloodthirsty, and you would go with Lord of Storms instead of Fortitude. But then you could switch it back to be oriented towards raids and evasion by going back to Gain Barrier every single time, and Bloodthirsty and Immunity. So you can use it for 2 different things, which is kind of cool, which this tree has really helped with. Obviously, for raids specifically, we don't really need any of these. Raids or invasion. The only one that's slightly useful is the Storm one, but I normally don't even bother putting it on because I find it's almost making it harder with the particular team we're using right now. If we were using more brown on it, it would make a difference, but because mangs are only brown, it doesn't really work this time around. What hero class will it be tomorrow? It's going to be a dwarf hero class for KZL, is what it's going to be, which also means that you're going to be restricted in all those battles to using dwarves from KZL specifically. So the best thing to have would be fully traded Highforge. If you happen to have that, that's the absolute best thing that will help you for tomorrow. There aren't too many other really good ones, though, unfortunately. That's basically the one that puts everything together. You could even literally just solo with him and just use multiple if you really wanted to. I believe my team's going to be something around hero of some sorts with Apothecary, Highforge, and like one other thing. Because our hero will start with half mana due to it counting as a dwarf, so Highforge will still half mana it. And of course, Apothecary will be the main mana generator. We can't use Gorgolfa, unfortunately, because it's not a dwarf. But, yeah, we'll see exactly what we end up doing for that. I don't know if I'll be covering that in the morning. Maybe I will just for teams videos, or, you know, like teams that you can use. There's not much to select from, though, if you don't have Highforge, is the only real big issue. Because most dwarves are pretty bad. They were notoriously, like, one of the absolute worst for the longest of time. They became a little bit better once Highforge came out. And it's going to be even a little bit better now that, of course, the hero class is coming out for it now, too. But as far as the hero class in general, it's not going to be anything too over the top. It's, it might have some uses, might even find itself into raids and invasions. But I believe for the most part, unless you're specifically putting a Highforge on your team, or if you're running it for, like, red defend Guild War Day, I don't think you're going to be using it in too many other contexts. They also mentioned it's going to have some kind of trait on it that buffs dwarves. So it might be something like gain 1 magic and life every single time you cast, or something like that, which could be quite beneficial to them. It'll probably be something like that, where they gain magic and some kind of durability. Though I don't think we know for sure what it is yet. Maybe someone peeking in the files already saw, but I don't believe they mentioned it at all. We'll find out tomorrow. Also, they said that the weapon is like a Infernus as well. The weapon specifically for the hero class. It's not as strong as Infernus, obviously. But they said it's Infernus themed. So, hopefully it's decent then. If it's like Infernus, which is like the best group in the game, could have potential. But yeah, as far as what you can use tomorrow for the game mode, you're restricted to specifically this. KZL Dwarves. So you have these 12 troops to choose from. Apothecary, which is really good. Bombardier, weak. Deep Boar, okay. Dwarven Lord, bad, but if you didn't have other options, you'd probably be using him. Dwarven Gate is decent, but doesn't do any damage. Dwarven Hunter's bad. Dwarven Miner's bad. High Forge is near required. Lady Ironbeard is okay. If you have lower stats than the enemy, though, which you probably are in this game mode, it's going to be difficult. Same as Lord Ironbeard, because you specifically need reds on the enemy team. Runesmith is horrible. And Stonehammer, in the context of all dwarves, is horrible. So, really, our team is probably... I believe my team's legitimately going to be double High Forge, just so we have double summon, just so we never die. It's probably going to be... Hero and first slots. Depends on how tanky it is. I don't know if it's getting any kind of skull reduction. I would assume it would, to some degree. But probably Hero, first slot, followed by High Forge, Apothecary, High Forge. I believe is going to be my team. Otherwise, if the hero gets some kind of good buff, the team will probably be High Forge, Hero using some kind of weapon, Apothecary, and another High Forge. But I'm definitely doubling up on the High Forge. If you don't currently have an High Forge, opening those packs do give you a chance of opening them. Like those gem packs that end up giving you more EXP and all those kind of things. It will end up dropping you one of these dwarves. Which most of these are completely dead content, but High Forge is definitely very good. The only two that are really exceptional out of these are just Apothecary and High Forge, and Dwarven Gate in some circumstances. That's about it. The rest of them are very, very rarely ever used. Occasionally, Lord Ironbeard and Lady Ironbeard come out, mainly for Red Guild War days, and very, very occasionally use Stonehammer and some weird stuff. He's a Mythic, though, so very unlikely you'd actually get him from a random drop. But yeah, it's would be really annoying having to use the scraps. You'd have to use something basically as Dwarven Lord as your main damage source, which they did make him targetable now. He used to only hit first slot. Now he can hit anything. He also didn't used to have his armor buff. They gave that to him too. But still, he's relatively underwhelming for the most part. But that's like the only good low rarity damage that you have in this kingdom. Most of the rest of them are really weird and not worth using. Anyways, yeah, it's going to be a weird event. But I'll probably just be running it with double High Forge and just hoping we get lucky with it. Should be fine. Double High Forge actually hits pretty hard when you're using a full dwarf team. He has a 6x boost ratio or something. So that's like, what, almost like 50 damage or something. Haven't used him for a while, but, or not with 4 dwarves, I mean. But yeah, 6 each, that's 12, 24. Yeah, he hits 49, or at least with how much magic I have. But he hits 24 extra. So he's basically doubling his amount of damage from having a full dwarf team, which is pretty cool. Yeah, we have that going for tomorrow. But that'll be the game plan. Anyways, why am I going back to PvP? Let's go back to raids and get at least several more battles in. Ideally, all of our battles. We'll see how many more we can get. I think we'll be able to get about 5 to 6 more. We'll see. If anyone still has any other questions or anything you want me to go over, let me know. Also, hello, Dragon Ball Z fan. Hello, Judah. Ooh, nice. We got a Valraven. I don't know how many of those battles we'll really be needing, but always nice to get more, just in case we do need more. Let's see. Yeah, that one actually is pretty easy. To level any troop by 1, or level any troop that's above 16, because if they're above 16, it still counts. So as long as you have at least 1 troop on reserve for it, it's really easy to do. It's basically like gaining a free level, and then sometimes you even get additional souls back on top of the free level you're already getting. I kind of like that too, and they have one that I have right now, which I didn't bother doing. I should probably go do right after this, where it says to use 1 gem key, and it gives you 5 gems for it. So basically, it only costs you 4 or 5 gems to use a gem key, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of daily tasks that basically just make it cheaper to do things, which I find to be kind of interesting. There's even one of them where it says to use some maps, and I believe it gives you some glory, so even more profit on that. And just other smaller stuff like that actually works out quite nicely, because it's basically just giving you a possible thing that can pop up on a day. That's something you would pretty much already have done. It just gives you to you for free. Also, the ones I absolutely love the most is whenever it tells you to go do PvP or do trophies, because it gives you like a ridiculous amount of gems, like 20 or 25, and you're pretty much already doing that on a given day for the most part. So it doesn't take that long either. Most of them only take like 15 minutes or less. Oh, Valraven, what do you do? Did you just hit me again for 1 shot? What? Hold up. Is this just like a glitch that happened all of a sudden today? Am I going crazy? Or did we already get hit? 1 second. Back in the live stream. When did this glitch come out all of a sudden? Seriously. What's up with this? That's the 2nd time in, how many battles now? 3? 4? if you just count the raids themselves. I'm trying to watch it on replay to see exactly what happened. But all he did was take a skull, a normal skull, a skull that should have only done about, should have done 84 damage to me. We had 83 HP and 51 armor. And then he one-shot us. What was everything that moved on his team, though, when that happened? It was just, Valraven. Huh. Yeah, that's weird. I haven't seen that ever happen until today. Yeah, it's happened twice now in barely any battles. Well, of course it would happen on the Valraven battle. Quite unfortunate. But, we should still be able to secure the boss, if nothing else. Let's try aiming that down. Please let me cast. As long as she doesn't die, we're fine. We lost. Well then. Okay. Could still possibly pull it off. We'll see. Not likely, though. He's gonna get full mana on Valraven. Oh, good. He didn't go for it. Though that doesn't really make too big a difference. Oh, you didn't surge! And he's gonna Valraven escape. Oh, nope, he still didn't get it. Though he's getting a lot of mana off it. Oh, still gotta go kill through this. Go take that over. Go kill that. Yeah, we're dead. We'll be lucky if we even kill the Valraven, let alone getting to the boss itself. And that's match. Yep, died to the glitch again. Maybe we should move hero away from first slots. Rip. Nothing we could do against that, though. If they just randomly feel like instant killing us off on one skull, there isn't much we could do to counter that. Let's see. Maybe I should take the bird off. I highly doubt that has anything to do with it, but it has started happening since I was wearing the bird. Let's go take that out. Maybe the fact that the bird has no bonus messes with it. Who knows? But we'll go take the skull. Because it is the first cosmetic pet with no bonus. I don't know, has that been happening for a while, or did it just like literally come into the game? But I haven't ever seen it until today. Oh, he would. Okay, that time we legitimately lost. That is the other annoying instant kill. The non-glitch version of it. I don't feel as bad for losing this battle, though. Alright, we'll go and... well, I guess we just poke him a few times. So we'll go to that. Need to poke him 3 times. Maybe even more if he keeps casting. Assuming she even lives. Speaking of that, I think we just hit the end of the line there. Oh, we didn't. Never mind. We can move that and then do that. There we go. Okay. So we don't have a convert. We'll just take a skull here. Get all that down. Take another one. That should kill him too. Making progress. Oh, you know what? We might still be able to win. We'll go for this on him. See if we can get our convert going. Actually, before we do, let's take a skull. Ah, he killed the important one. That's not good. Oh, he could still win. Very unlikely though. Go for the explosion. Nice. Keep it going. Not nice. We're dead. We're super dead. We took out the more useful one as well. Oh yeah, we have normal stuff that we could do now. Oh, and he gets that, of course. And I guess we try for a skull. It's in a higher chance that he'll get something out of it. And he does. And we're dead. That's kind of be expected after that. Though that one was within our control. Wait, is this team seriously triple scale guard? I just noticed that now. Really? No wonder why we're losing. It's actually one of the best Nagas in the game, despite being common. He used to have Empower, too. And when he had Empowered, he was literally the best Naga in the game. Even better than Merilith in many situations. Which is kind of funny. But these days, he's only above average as far as they are concerned. Nagas are relatively weak, though. But as far as Nagas are concerned, he's one of the strongest ones, if not the strongest one. He ends up hitting double damage when they're poisoned. Which is definitely very high. Not to mention he poisons them as well, so if you don't have another poisoner, you can just use him for it. Alright, so far so good. He does have instant kill though, so if he does it on hero, he might be in a similar situation. But we've already gotten enough killed that it shouldn't make as big a deal this time around. Okay, good. He didn't even go for the hero. And now we just have to deal with his barrier and everything. Ooh, he did go for the kill there though. 137 attack. That definitely hurts. I don't have convert. I don't have the mana for it. We'll take that so we have it. Oh, I was going to use that to get rid of barrier right now. I think we just lost. You just got rid of my win condition. So that's not good. What do we do from here? I don't think we have an option. Trying to find a way that doesn't give him a skull. Yeah, this does not look good. We'll move that down. That is not really helping us at all. We're already full mana, but we have nothing we can do with our full mana. Move that over. Alright, we can finally get a skull on him. That makes almost no difference. And he just one-shots us. And there we go. Well, at least we're getting damage on them, if nothing else. Well, at this rate, we might get through all of our battles because we're not getting any Vow Ravens. I might need to switch up this team if we don't win it this time. Okay, what do we even need? Let's see. If only he had immune to poison too, that would be kind of helpful. You actually can get it, but of course it's level 100 and we're nowhere near it yet. We're still at 83, which is only like 3/4 of the way there or something. I'll take that. I don't have any good convert. I need a brown or something right now. Would be great. Brown or red, preferably brown, but we have neither, so we'll stick some green. He left us some brown, but I have to give him a skull if I want it. Which I guess is fine because we gain barrier from taking the brown itself. He'll do that and hit 0. Hey, he didn't instantly kill us with a skull for once. Yay, okay. We'll go and I guess take green would be the most ideal right about now. We don't use purple. Yellow we don't need. We don't need to deny him either since he's not using Vow Raven. I guess we just take this and try for Cascaded Blue. Didn't get it. Got a Doom Skull there instead. Nothing to really cascade. Guess we just take blues then, manually. Yep, that's not good. Yep, that's extremely not good. And he has barrier now that we have to deal with. Oops, that is not the one I meant to use. I keep doing that. I keep thinking because it has like, it has those guns on it. I keep thinking that's her ability. Because a Bonnie Rose has the gun on her ability. That is about the 10th time I've done that. Not today, that's actually the first time I did it all day. But, have done it plenty of time in the past already this week. Gotta do anything we can to get the mana we need. We'll go take that, get full mana. At least get a little bit more damage on him. Even if we don't kill him, at least we're pressuring damage, so we get more points. And as long as that doesn't kill her, we're fine for at least one more hit. Okay, never mind. At this point, we pretty much just retreat, but might as well just let it die out. So let's just deliberately kill ourselves out because there's no way we're winning the battle. And let's see, move that over. The battle that wins against us. 3 scale guards and nothing else. Okay, let's take this in a way to end our turn, and down it goes. Okay, and it kills us off of that. At least we got to press some damage, which gives us 379 points, which works towards our total, of course. But yeah, we're kind of slugging around. Let's see, what's the leaderboard looking like as far as how far people are getting? 300s, 300s, same spot we're at pretty much. 300s, 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 similar spot. Let's see. Has anyone 500 it yet? Yes, we have 2, 3. They're both top of leaderboard through infinite battles. But yeah, it seems like the 300-ish range is where people seem to be getting stumped at for the most part. Some of them are actually getting stumped a little bit lower than that, though, like that one. Which is kind of where we're at right now. Yeah, there we go. Okay, anyways. I think the biggest issue is just getting enough damage with the Mank to actually be able to get through them. You kind of just need the luck sometimes to actually get through it all. Just because you need skull after skull after skull. Which I think we finally got for once. So this battle might go really smooth despite how horrible the last several went. Which is good because it's actually for Vow Raven as well. So let me go take that. We're already barriered. He's just going to hit us with a skull that hopefully won't instantly kill us out of nowhere. So we'll do that. He takes skull, it just hits barrier. We'll go and press him with some damage here because it's fine for us to waste our turn. Should probably go for that barrier, but I won't take it for now. He doesn't deny us, so it's fine. I think we explode and just hope we get lucky. Maybe we'll hit our brown automatically. And that is exactly what happened, and we hit our free skull, and we hit an extra turn. Very nice. Why couldn't every battle be like this? But yeah, you can see, you can kind of just brute force it sometimes. And you can barely even tell we just lost 3 times this battle. Because it just goes down so easy once it finally works. Don't. Okay, that's fine. We'll take that over. Okay, we could actually still lose. Gotta be careful. That would be ridiculously sad if we actually lost this at this point. But there we go. All we have to do is cast this, and he goes down off the explosion. And there we go. And we get it our 2 sigils from it, which brings us to 4. Time for a new team. I don't know. What else would we really use? I guess technically we could double up on her and replace this out since we barely ever really need it. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like this almost does nothing. Especially since it denies out a green, which we kind of need for Captain Skullbeard. But most of these battles, it's not really helping that much. We'd almost be better off just using anything there. Like a Kraken or something. Or, again, just another copy of her. What do we have for converts? Again, we don't have him up, so we can't go for it. We don't have our Exploder. We already have Barrier, so we can just take a red here. Actually, we have extra turns sitting there, too, so we'll grab all that. And now we can finally get Mank. Throw the poke at him. Go from there. He has that random stats effect thing, which can be very annoying. Hopefully it doesn't death mark us. Silence. That's actually a beneficial thing for us to be silenced. So stun is unfortunate, because now we can't re-barrier ourselves, nor can we re-enrage, so luckily we get to retain our current enrage. But, yeah, the silence actually helps us, because now we can just feed red directly into her, which after we cast Mang once, we don't really need to ever get it up again, so that kind of works out. I can't go take Brown to barrier him, so no point even going for that. We'll smooth that over. He'll go for the kill on the Captain Skullbeard. Definitely not the worst thing he could have tried focusing out, so that's fine. Again, since we're silenced, that's actually beneficial because the red just goes right into her. Do have to give him some purple for that, but don't really have too many other moves on the board. Definitely need to prioritize getting her up. Ideally, next turn we'll even have green to blue alignment, which we do not. He's unsilenced, which is actually bad. At least he's unstunned and everything now, too, so we could go and start barriering him if we need. And we do want to try keeping him alive if we can. Okay, we'll go just stick a yellow over, I guess. He'll get that. As long as that doesn't hit hero, we should be okay. Even if it does, we can double tap him with the thing. We'll go for that just to get some mana going. He already has full mana, so giving him those blues now won't really matter. And he just goes for the kill there, which is actually perfectly fine. Out of everything he could have done, that's one of the least effective. So let's go do that. Oh, why did I deny my blue? I already have full mana. I didn't have to do that. But we'll go take a skull here. So we'll give him a 5 times brown, which normally I would... Oh, and blue. That's a lot of mana to give him. But it gives us an entire kill, so I think it's worth it. The only problem here, though, is the boss might actually get to live now. Actually, there is a way around this. I can go mank him, and that would be enough to kill it out, and then we could win that way. So I need this to surge, because I don't believe we have +1 on it. Okay, good, it does. And all we have to do is just tap him twice, and that'll be match. So we'll go and make sure that she gets the kill, so she gets her mana back. So do that. I'll get rid of barrier. Do it again. Actually, before I do, let's move that over. Take the skull. And as long as he doesn't get full mana right now, we... Oh. We have a problem. I think I just let him skull us. It's not going to kill us. It's bringing us down to 2 HP. Because if I do that now, he's going to get a... he's going to get full mana Zugoff and then kill one of my troops. So I think the game plan here is let him have the skull. Kill him out that way. This lets us re-barrier ourselves. And we should be safe now. All we have to do is just hit it once with our hero. And there we go. Down it goes. Sweet. Okay. That could have gone a bit smoother, but at least we didn't make that mistake there, which could have cost us the game. What's a giant team with Titan class that's you'd recommend? Probably something along the lines of Yarrow Fire Mantle, Fire Giant, Dawnbringer, if you have it, or really any AoE weapon if you don't, and last slot of Hindla, whatever her name is, that green-blue giant from Stormheim. Hindla, I believe it is, the one that triple freezes and all that. She gives a lot of magic to giants that you can loop off of Yarrow Fire Mantle. Yeah, that's pretty much what I would use for a giant team. It's definitely not one of the greatest teams in the game at the moment. It's probably... I don't know, I'd probably place that like 10th, 20th, somewhere around there. But as far as giant teams are concerned, it's the strongest one in the game, and it's quite a bit of fun to use. It's just not as quick as the absolute quickest teams. Okay, we need to go hit him 3 times, which is annoying, but we'll go do that. But you're almost at the point, if we had her maxed out, where we wouldn't be able to double shot him anymore. We're already at the point where we need to triple hit him. But, if he had any higher, we'd already have to be, not even Mythic would be able to do it. Ooh! Okay, he got a lot of damage there. Though that wasn't a glitch, that was actual damage, but He pressed it a little bit quicker than I was hoping for. And I think we might actually lose because of it. Because he's about to regain barrier, and if he hits that, we instant lose. Okay. We have some chance still, but it's probably over. Because I need to hit him 3 times, actually. Maybe even 4, depending on how quickly he gets barrier. I'm going to let him have a skull here. So we'll do that to get rid of barrier. Go do this to get a bunch of mana. Ah, he killed it. It's over. Just got to let him kill us out now. Yep, there we go. Okay, let's try that again. You have 2 Orbs of Ascension. What legendary troop would you use it on? You've already done Dragon Soul and Sunbird. Well, what do you have? It would depend heavily on what you actually have. But if you name a few of them, I could tell you which ones would be the most worth to use. I've personally still been saving all of mine. Even on things like Divine Ishbala, something that I probably should go and upgrade, I've still been saving them. Mainly because I don't know if I'll actually be getting Zugoff or not. But yeah, really any legend that you plan on using a lot is fine to go and upgrade, even if it doesn't gain that big of a benefit from being fully ascended. Another way that you can use them due to how kingdom upgrades are now, you can focus them specifically on kingdom upgrades and use it to basically burst one up for when you need the final star for like an extra stat or something like that. Could come in handy. Okay, so off this board, what do I even need? I don't have convert. That's useful. Our hero is fine. I guess we give it a skull and go from there. I mean, let him have a skull by that. Oh, never mind. I can't do that because then he gets too much green. I could try for an extra turn. This will also give him a skull. But it doesn't actually give us any mana we need. Well, it gives a little bit of green and an extra turn chance. Not a single one of these moves is worth doing. We'll just go take that. And we're still in the exact same location we just were. I guess we'll take some green, because this doesn't actually give him anything. Stop taking your moves from the top. Okay, we'll go and take a red there. Start getting manged up. That'll give us full mang plus barrier. We can now go throw this onto final. See if we have alignment here. Ideally, we will not. Okay, I guess we still go for it. We get cascaded mana. So we'll get that. He does get extra turn there, but we got the mana we needed. So let's go poke him, get our mana explosion. We got rid of all the blues, which actually comes in handy a lot for taking out his capability. So if he explodes now, he barely gets any value because he only explodes all the green, and we deny the green off of our convert that we have off of him, which is nice. It's one of the only really good things about using him on this particular time is that we can heavily counter anything that is green dependent, and he is indeed green dependent. Okay. Also, if you ever see one other thing this will actually be pretty good against, which I haven't really had the chance to use it for, nor incorporate it into a team. But if you're struggling against 4x Goblin on Red Day, the Fizzbang version, this actually wouldn't be too bad against it. Because you can deny all of her green, making her nearly useless. She could still go crazy, but it makes her a lot less... it reduces your chance of it occurring by a lot. Okay, we have a problem here. I need him to take one of the colors that he normally uses. I'm going to take a red and hope it surges, and then try Mang into her ability to kill it. So we'll do that. He does not get full mana, which is good. Problem here, though, I have to take Skull if we want Hero to live. We do not currently have Barrier. Oh, and he dies regardless. Ooh, that's not good. Maybe I do let him have Skull. How do we do this? Yeah, I think we do let it have the skull, and we just don't kill it. It's a low enough HP that we could pretty much kill it in one hit anyways, almost. But we'll do this. I'll bring it into kill range. Exactly, actually. And he didn't go for the skull. Okay. We still die, because he's about to go for the other skull, most likely. But we'll go for this. He'll take that. That's obvious. Oh, no! He actually turned it! Okay, no! You gained bit. Why? 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 The plan was, of course, to kill him for exact damage right there, but he got the cascade and all that mess. That's not good. Hopefully we can still get... What? You hit that high? No, you're already that low. Okay, well then, how many more things can go wrong? All I need to do, is, obviously we can't win, but I need to get another hit on him so that we can go and get his, get the points for 120 more damage, or basically 120 more points. And there we go. Okay, so we at least got him dead. Now let's just lose out the battle, because trying to kill it will take way too long. Even if we could win out, it would just be a waste of time. I'll go move that down. Let's let him have anything here. Have your move. There you go. And down it goes. And on to the final one. And we have... Oh, yeah, same thing, because we didn't end up winning it. That is fine. Yeah, I've been thinking about using Kraken for the barrier removal. I just haven't been. Because it hasn't... I've been trying to kill it out before it gets to do it. But lately, we haven't been able to kill it in time. But yeah, it is the best barrier removal in the entire game, other than poison and stuff. It's just to keep using Kraken's damage thing. There's some new troops coming in, not next week, but the following week, that also have some somewhat similar capabilities of being able to remove barrier a lot, which is kind of cool. Because at the moment, Kraken's one of the absolute best for doing it. But there'll be a lot more options soon. Alright, we'll go and throw the poke at it. I'm not even going to care about Valraven mana, just hope he doesn't get it. Got a lot of mana we didn't need there, but I can't let him have the extra turns, or else it all goes into Zugoff. Don't you get a really big convert there for once. Very nice. And a nice goal to follow up. Sweet. Okay. So you're going really good this time around. We already have barrier as well, so he's not going to kill us. We'll go for Skull, get the kill right there. He hits our barrier. And that is pretty much match. We have our double combo from before. This time he will not reach full mana, unless he gets it all right now, which he doesn't. And that's match. With exactly 21 damage for the kill. And there we go. And even if it wasn't, hey, we gained a Titan hero level as well. Very nice. Oh, and it was for Valraven, so we still have 2 more battles. Sweet. That would have been our last otherwise, but let's go do our final 2 then. And it does look like we got through all of our raids then. Unless we get another Valraven. We'll go move that over. Got a little poke, don't really need it though. We'll go through that one last. I have another convert, but I don't need it yet. It's actually still there as well. Hopefully it'll still be there right now. Ah, he ruined it. You would ruin it right as I was about to go for it. Now we get the kill. Looks like for an extra turn as well. Very nice. Get this all converted out. Hopefully get another thing I could use. Doesn't look like it, so we'll go and poke him. And we'll Mang... I don't think Mang's enough damage now, will it be? Let's see. Nope, he has 26 durability now, which is not enough for us to get the kill. So we'll go for the explode and get our mana back up. Get a skull out of it, apparently. And, oh, he doesn't have enough mana. That'd be useful right about now, but we'll go do that. I guess we'll throw another Mang at him just for safety's sake. Oh, or we'll take a skull for Enrage, and that'll kill it. Perfect. And if we didn't have Enrage, he would have ever so slightly lived. Luckily, Enrage came through and did the final hit. And do we have Valraven? No, we do not. So this is our final battle, and it might be our final raid of the week. Otherwise, we'll be doing more probably on Sunday. Otherwise, what my game plan is for tomorrow and Saturday is we are going to be grinding the new hero class like crazy. Ideally to at least level 70, possibly even further. And I'll probably be spending like 1,000 to 1,500 gems on it. It depends how long it takes us to get a Mythic. If we get the Mythic, the new Mythic in 0 gems, I will probably spend 1,500 or so gems on the new hero class. It's not worth actually spending that much on the new hero class, but I just want to get it done quickly so we can do a video for it, hopefully later tomorrow or sometime on Saturday, either or. But that's the game plan. I'm also making a leaderboard for the new game mode as well, just for fun. See how far we can actually get. Hopefully top 10 or something, but might be lower. It depends how crazy people go with trying to max level it. I believe you can actually just spam it. Yeah, I think you can just keep throwing gems at it until you instantly get it. It takes around 5,000 gems or so. 4,500 to 5,000 gems, somewhere in that general ballpark, in order to buy a hero class from level 0 all the way to level 100. And I'm pretty sure there is a very, very, very small percent of people that will do that. Like, ridiculously small, like maybe 10 people. But there will be people that will do that, which I'm not going to go that crazy with it. I want to level some of it manually. We'll go, and I don't have enough to actually go get full mana right now. It's unfortunate. We do a barrier, though, and all that, so that's good. He goes for the kill. That's fine. He does have barrier now, though. And we don't have a quick way of removing it since we don't have the Kraken or anything. Oh, and we're actually going to lose because of that. Yeah, if we play more Rage, you're being replaced with Kraken. You still feed them blue, so it'd still work out. We just wouldn't have a yellow denier, a green denier, which isn't that big a deal. Okay, I can still get one more hit in. I'm going to let him touch, and then we'll just go for full... Oh, wait, never mind. I don't even need to. Or actually, it's still going to touch us, but we can't stop it again. Oh, you know what? We might actually be able to get a full enough damage in. So we'll let him go for the skull. We won't let him go for a second skull, though, because that will kill. We got mana off it, too. We'll take that. It surged. We got a skull. Perfect. And now we'll kill out the boss. And now the issue is we can't win because there's no way we have enough to kill out these troops without our ability off our hero. Another thing we could be doing too is not using our hero in first slot, because generally that helps keep it alive a lot longer. But nonetheless, that's as far as we came, and we're currently actually number 5 in our guild. And I assume these people right here also spent the exact same amount I did, so that means I did bad, though there's also some other people like Lena who probably did the same amount, which we technically scored higher, and maybe even that's the same amount too, hard to tell. But yeah, we did somewhat bad on some of them, but then again, one of them only reached 240, so that means he used more, but he did worse, so I don't know, I'm happy with what we did so far. And if we need to do more battles, we will. As far as where we're currently at, I believe we're almost at the next one, though we haven't actually reached it yet. We'll have that tomorrow night, and then we'll have number 10 probably on Saturday night or early Sunday. But anyways, let's go do our weekly thingies, or daily things. We gotta go open a chest. Win 4 battles with McGrim Woods. Actually, you know what? Most of these aren't really that worth it. And where did I get this unique red thing? I was using a team earlier, apparently, that was used doing it. But most of these rewards are so bad. I guess we'll just throw a gem key and leave it at that. Let's go just throw 1 gem key, see what we get from it. This is probably from one of our previous redeem codes anyways. And we only get an enchant risk from it. We're a little bit okay in early game, but other than that, not really anything too special. So do you think dwarves will be more useful, or get more usage as it is now? Or you're only missing Bloodhammer, so you're liking the new class coming? Biggest issue with dwarves is there's currently not too much. As I mentioned, there's really only 2 to 3 troops in dwarves, or maybe 4, depending on how you look at it. There's Dwarven Gate, there's High Forge, which is the main troop, there's Apothecary, and there's technically Stonehammer, though I wouldn't really consider Stonehammer much, but in some circumstances he is useful. But, yeah, it doesn't leave much as far as what is actually decent under dwarves. But the hero class, since you can use absolutely any hero weapon with it, does open up a lot of possibilities. And you already have half mana start because of High Forge, which is nice. Obviously, anything that ever gets half mana start is really decent. And dwarves is no exception, even though they don't have too many options. If nothing else, it'll also pump up Red Guild War Day and make it even harder, which isn't necessarily a good thing, though. Can you explain tribute frequency? It happens every hour. Like, does it cap if you don't claim it? You still keep accumulating the gold per hour. Like, for example, whatever this number says in the corner over here, gold per hour. Ours is 832 due to all of our kingdom upgrades and that such. This you gain accumulatively up to like 50,000 or so. It has a cap, but it's a relatively high cap. It's like 50,000 or 100,000 or something. As far as tributes, your tributes never stack, so you have to check it technically every single hour to maximize it. But they do not stack. So if you check your tribute after 1 hour, it'd be the exact same after 5 hours, or after 10 hours, or after 20 hours. But the gold you accumulate per hour is always accumulated up to about 50,000 or 100,000. I forget what it is specifically off the top of my head. But it's something large enough that you'd pretty much never reach the limit for the most part. But yeah, that you would automatically accumulate. So if we come back like 12 hours from now, we'd have about, what would that be? Like almost 10,000 gold or so, somewhat, whatever that is, times 12 is how much gold we'd have. So that's about 100, about 10,000 gold or so. But yeah, that keeps accumulating even while you're offline and stuff. But your tribute, you technically have to click it every hour if you really want to maximize it. Obviously, you don't bother doing that, but if you happen to be on, it's kind of just one of those extra things you do just to get a little bit more resources. Currently, with how many upgrades I have, I get about 9 gems per time I take a tribute among a few other resources. But yeah, your tributes do not stack up if you are not constantly taking them. But they're generally pretty small as far as what you get from a tribute. It's only like 5 minutes of playing, 10 minutes of playing is about how much a tribute would give. Even less so earlier on in the game. Let's see. But yeah, does anyone else have any other questions? Because I believe I will be wrapping up for the night. As I mentioned, tomorrow will be a new Mythic, which we'll be going over in the morning, as well as a new hero class that we'll be going over throughout the day, as well as sometime later this weekend. Once I finally have it leveled, I'll be going over teams and stuff for it. But yeah, that's the game plan. We'll be making leaderboard for the new game mode. Well, not new. We technically already played it once. It's just this time it's a weekend long from Friday until next Monday reset is how long it will last for, 3 days. It's basically the same thing we already played last Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it's the exact same thing. It just lasts 3 times as long. But yeah, we have that going. We'll be able to gain a bunch of EXP for it. See what the new Dwarven hero class can do. mess with the new Mythic, though it's pretty underwhelming, so I probably won't be bothering with the new Mythic much. I'll be using the new hero class way more than I'll be using the new Mythic, that's for sure. New Mythic's basically just another Draculus, Crimson Bat, stuff like that. It's pretty similar. It is slightly different, but it's nothing too over the top. Anytime you're thinking your work, so you'll be watching for sure. Oh, same time as always tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when we stream every Friday and Saturday morning, which is 13 hours from now, if you're wondering what that is in your time zone. And every single day, we also stream every night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for an hour, which is 1 hour prior to now, every single day. Our time for that yesterday was slightly different just because of 4th of July, kind of threw it off, but normally every single day, it's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Did you already make any teams for the new class yet? Well, I know what I'm using for the game mode. I don't know what I'll be using specifically for the class yet because I haven't had the chance to test it. I don't even know what its specific perks are specifically yet, so as well as its traits, I don't know specifically what it'll be either. But my plan for the game mode, if you happen to have it, or what I'll be using personally, is most likely High Forge, Hero with some kind of weapon, followed by Apothecary and another High Forge. So basically double up on High Forge. You don't get any penalty for using the same troop. You can literally just go triple High Forge with Hero or double High Forge, Hero, Apothecary, or anything like that. Because High Forge is definitely the best dwarf in the game. Do keep in mind, his half mana start does not stack, so if you use 2 of them, you don't gain 100% mana. That'd be kind of cool, though also very overpowered, but that doesn't work. The way that percents work as far as starting mana is it only ever takes your highest one. So if you have 50% and a 75% and a 25%, it'll only take the 75% on that one. And let's say you have like a hero that's doing 15% to all allies, and then you have another trait that does 50%, it'll only take the 50%. It will completely ignore your 15%. It doesn't stack, it just takes whichever one is the highest value. And of course, anything that has Empower just starts with full mana. But anyways, guys, I'll see you all later. Thank you so much for coming down. And yeah, best of luck if you're going to be opening keys, just to reiterate, for any of you that aren't too aware of Mythics. Basically, they last for a week. It'll be out in about like 6-7 hours if you do want to go for it. And it'll be in the Glory Gem Guild and VIP chest. Basically, every chest except for gold keys and event keys are the only 2 keys they will not be in. This is also the first time since this patch where gem keys would actually be insanely viable to open. So, yeah, a lot of ingots to be gained. If we actually get dry on this Mythic, I won't be too bad. Wouldn't actually be too bad, because, yeah, we'd be able to accumulate a lot of ingots. Other than that, ingots or gem keys are actually so much better value now due to the ingots being in them than VIP chests, that even if you have access to VIP chests, normally you would do that to try to get a Mythic. I personally feel like you should just keep doing gem keys, even if you have VIP chests unlocked, because gem keys 50 bulks are pretty much better due to ingots now. They are planning on adding ingots to VIP keys and stuff, maybe even to event keys. They haven't confirmed yet. But yeah, since this is the only key that specifically has them, they're actually quite a bit better value. They do have a slightly lower chance compared to VIP keys of giving you the Mythic, but overall, you'd be getting a lot more drops that you actually need. Anyways, guys, thanks for coming down. Hope you all have a wonderful day, wonderful night, and I will see you all tomorrow for all the new content. Goodbye, everyone!